Hey, Bearcat fans, welcome to another edition of This Week in Bearcat Athletics. Well, for the Bearcat football and volleyball teams, they begin postseason play. The cross-country team heads for nationals this week, and Bearcat basketball is underway, each team with 2-0 starts. More on all that coming up on This Week in Bearcat Athletics.
Northwest Missouri State's football team is in position to defend its national championship from a year ago, earning the top seed in Super Region 3 and a bye this weekend. The Cats wrapped up another undefeated regular season after knocking off Missouri Western in the regular season finale last Saturday at Bearcat Stadium. It was the fourth straight MIAA championship for the Bearcats and 28th overall. The Cats have qualified for the playoffs for the 13th straight year and 21st time overall. Northwest will play the winner of 4th-seeded Emporia State and 5th-seeded Minnesota Duluth. Those two teams will meet this weekend in Emporia. 22 members of the football team were named to the All-MIAA team this week, with quarterback Kyle Zimmerman named the top offensive player in the league and Adam Dorrell named Coach of the Year. 8 other Bearcats were named to the first team, with Jordan Grove, Chase Sherman, and Colin Bevins each unanimous selections. The full list of Bearcat honorees can be found at bearcatsports.com. Northwest's men's cross-country team is headed to St. Leo, Florida to compete in the national meet Saturday morning. The Cats qualified as a team after finishing third in the region. The Bearcats were listed 22nd in this week's national rankings, with the final rankings determined by this weekend's results. The Cats will run at 7:30 Central Time Saturday morning. You can find links to results and a video feed at bearcatsports.com. The Northwest volleyball team dropped its first-round MIAA tournament match at Central Oklahoma Tuesday in 3. It was a top 25 battle, with the Cats ranked 25th and UCO 9th this week. The Cats finished the year with a 22-9 record, the best win total for the team since the 1999 team went 25-11. 6 Bearcats were mentioned on the All-MIAA list this week, with Maddie Bruder named to the first team, Miranda Foster second team, and honorable mention honors went to Sarah Danatel, Jackie Becker, Alexis Williams, and Olivia Nowakowski. Both Bearcat basketball teams are up and running, each with 2-0 starts to the season last weekend. The men beat Upper Iowa 87-52 and Wayne State 76-58 in St. Joseph. It's the first 2-0 start to the year for the Bearcat men since the 2012-2013 season. The Bearcats lost just one player from last year's regional runner-up squad, Connor Crooker. Head coach Ben McCullum says the guys coming back have prepared for the season at a very high level.
Well, from day one, we've had excellent practices. We've had a bunch of good days, meaning they show up, they are ready to go, haven't had a bad day. And that showed in our first game where we were ready to go against Upper Iowa. And then obviously against Wayne State, we were ready from the start in that game as well. If we can continue that and continue to be good in practice every single day, continue to be ready to go, I think that bodes well for the rest of the season. As far as our team, I think defensively we'll be a little bit better than we were last season so far. Offensively, right now, we're playing at a high level. That's because we know our roles, and early in the season, teams haven't caught up to us. Our offense is way ahead of other teams' defense, and so that's helped us quite a bit. But that remains to be seen offensively. But defensively, I'm really pleased with our effort.
The team has a big early season matchup Thursday at home when they face the defending national champion Augustana University at Bearcat Arena. They will also have a challenge Sunday when they travel to Denver, Colorado to face Metro State. The Northwest women were in Bolivar last weekend to start the year and came up with wins over Ouachita Baptist and Henderson State. The core of last year's team is back, and Buck Scheel has taken over the head coaching duties after finishing out last season as the interim head coach. Scheel says he can see the team's confidence level is much higher to start the year than it was even finishing last season.
Well, along with being able to shoot consistently in both games, the girls really showed a lot of fight in both games. There were stretches where we had some odd lineups out there due to some foul trouble at times, and just the ups and downs throughout the game of other teams making a run and us not just folding. And that was kind of one of our traits last year. When the games would get tight late or other teams would make a run, we didn't do a really good job of withstanding those runs and answering back. And we had those situations in both games, and the girls just kept their composure and stayed within themselves, and we were able to stretch that lead back out.
Women will play their next 3 at home, facing Bellevue University Wednesday night, Rockhurst Saturday afternoon, and Kansas Christian College next Tuesday evening. The Student Athlete Advisory Committee will hold a canned food drive during the 2 midweek games this week. Fans that bring in 2 canned food items will be entered into a drawing for a Northwest basketball t-shirt. SAC members will be located at the southeast entrance of Bearcat Arena to collect the food that will be donated locally. For producer Andrew Sherry, I'm Matt Gorder.